Welcome to another video by a guy who's got no idea what he's doing. Today, as you can see, I'm wearing the John Deere hat. I'm going to be working on my John Deere. I'm going to be doing an oil change, and I got this little kit from Amazon. It's got quite a bit. Thought I'd do a quick unboxing. Today, I'll be using this oil filter that came with the kit, and I'll also, while I'm in there, be changing the air filter and air pre-filter. Besides that, in the kit, it came with a carburetor, a kit for basically parts. Got the gasket and some fuel line clamps, etc. Tool. Comes with a couple of fuel filters, a couple of fuel shutoffs, a hose, and a spark plug. Again, today I'm just going to be using these the oil and air filter change parts. I'll get to the other stuff. It's been a long time since I've done any maintenance on this John Deere, and it's way overdue. Also have a quart and a half, 1.5 quarts of 10W30, I believe, out in the garage already waiting for me. So we're gonna kick it. All right, now we're back out in the garage. First thing I found out getting out here is that my oil pan does not easily fit under my John Deere. So I'm going to improvise, and I'm going to try to use a Ziploc bag. I think it should work fine. It's flexible. This is a gallon-sized bag, and this full should only hold 1.5 quarts. So it should definitely work out. Okay, so in using a bag, I quickly found out that you just pull this piece off. Another part of doing a video and not knowing, but you just pull this black cap off of here, just like that, and there goes your oil. It's draining. We'll very quickly find out, I'm sure, that I have not had enough oil in here. But while that's draining, we're going to switch sides and work on the air filter. All right, so now we're just doing the air filter side while the oil's draining. Piece of cake. You just unclip this, pull it out. The air filter and the pre-filter, which I don't even want to show you. It's so bad. But like I said, I really just have not kept up on the maintenance on this thing. It's a real shame. But we're going to fix it from top to bottom. We're going to do everything: oil change, air filter. We got new steering gear mechanisms. Other side of the filter, already stuck in the pre-filter. It's real simple. Lift this part up, this little latch, and boom, it's done. It's that quick. It's that easy. We're going to switch back over the oil. Check that out. All right, so the oil's still draining over there. I'm going to pull off the oil filter on this side, so we get to work on that, and we'll see. Hopefully most of the oil's out and it doesn't make a big mess. I really should have warmed this up before I started. Should have mentioned that. You can use a oil filter wrench on here if it's not too tight. Sometimes I like to use just a rubber glove. And I certainly tighten it with just a rubber glove because that's as tight as it needs to be. If you don't have the right oil filter wrench, you could use a large pipe wrench will work. But here we go. We're going to take this sucker off. Again, hopefully it does not make too much of a mess here. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. So most of the oil is out. You can see not a lot is pouring out. What is should be dripping right into this oil filter here. We look in pretty good shape. Job would have went a lot different if the oil pan had fit under there, but it didn't, and I didn't realize it. Once again, that's what happens with the guy who's got no idea what he's doing. So, all right, I'm going to grab the other oil filter. All right, so new oil filter. Going to lube up the ring just with some fresh oil. Coat that on there. Nothing special about that. Might as well do the threads too. I'm here. And then I'm just going to throw that on. And like I said, I don't like to use anything but a glove when putting these back on. And that gets them tight enough. Done. I'll check it, you know, after I run it. But that should be fine. We're going to switch back over. We're going to put the plug on the other side. And we're going to put some oil in. So this is the plastic cap that goes on the oil line. I didn't point this out earlier. I should have. There is a little groove there that you first need to turn before you pull this off. You first need to turn the cap so it's not locked on. You'll break it. It's just a piece of plastic. So I'm putting it back on. I'm going to line those up, and then I'm going to turn it. Now it's back on and it's locked in place. So we're in good shape there. Next, we're going to start putting in the oil, and it's going to wrap it up. All right, so you just pull out the cap and the dipstick. Just turn it, pulls right out. Set that aside, and we're going to put some oil in. As I said, it takes about 1.5 quarts, and we're using 4-cycle 10W30. It's pretty nice, all in all, the way it's set up. You don't seem really to need a funnel to get the oil in. Getting to the plug to get the oil out was super simple where they have it located. Like I said, I didn't have the option to put my oil pan under with the size oil pan I had, but oh well, I'll live. And that is 1 quart in. I'll just, oops, got a little over anxious there. Almost 1 quart in. So wrap this up. All right, so I'm just getting my second half of a quart, my half a quart in, so I have 1.5 quarts. I have a measuring cup that I keep out in the garage I could use for this, but I'm just gonna try to take a good guess, and then I'll check it with the dipstick a little while later. That should certainly be right around 1.5, I think, give or take. You don't want to overfill it. So don't go too crazy. Like I say, you can always check it. You can use a measuring cup if you need. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to check out my dipstick and wipe it off, stick it back in, and we'll check that out, see how it looks with the dipstick. Looks like just about the perfect amount, maybe a hair more. And we are going to wrap this up. All right, so we have the oil in, we have the filter on, we have the plug back on and locked. We have the air filters back in, and that's latched over there. Sorry, I got the camera on the lawnmower, and I was holding onto the tire, so it's shaking a little bit. That's all wrapped up. I mean, the entire job took really no time at all. The kit from Amazon, which still I have a whole lot of pieces left to go, carburetor, etc., was $27 on Amazon Prime. And my bag of oil trick seemed to work out pretty good. So there's my bag of oil, and I could just dump that right into my oil pan. And just a tiny little bit to wipe up down here. So, guys, thanks again for joining me on another video by a guy who's got no idea what he's doing. We're going to keep on going. We're going to clean this thing up. We're going to put in new steering gear. We're going to put on the carburetor. Probably do some wiring work. The lights stopped working. Going to put a new seat on it. Just going to keep on going. We're going to make this thing look beautiful. Thanks again.